It's time for a no money spent team update here in Hockey Ultimate Team. It's April, team of the season is here, and my team has changed drastically. And before I go through my team, we're going to open up at least one X Factor player choice pack, but if I get nothing in it, I'm going to do another one. Here is the pack, right here, my X Factor player choice pack. This one I got for trading in 50 gold players. And then I already have Mitch Marner and Cale Makar to trade in. Now, some people are going to ask why Mitch Marner is an 80 overall and why I'm not downgrading him to get the coins. I can't. I pulled this Marner out of the Toronto Maple Leafs player packs. If I try to downgrade him, the game crashes. The card definitely was not supposed to be in packs. I got lucky with it. So we're going to trade it in here today if we get nothing in our X Factor pack, and we'll get something new. As for Cale Makar, people are probably wondering why I'm going to get rid of this card. Well, spoiler alert, I don't need it. If you guys are new, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to leave a like on the video. Let's go ahead and get into our first X Factor player choice pack. Now that we're later in the year, I have a better understanding of what cards I'm going to want out of my X Factor pack, right? So when looking here and seeing what cards are available, Jack Hughes, wouldn't mind getting him again. I love Crosby's build every year, however, I'm not sure if his card makes my team at the moment. Quinn Hughes, wouldn't mind getting him again. Yossi would be perfect. I've pulled a billion Artemi Panarin's, but now that he has a Team of the Season card, why not get him again? You'll notice I say again a lot. I open a lot of X Factor player choice packs, and I've had a lot of these cards in the past, and I just let them go, not thinking, so that's my bad. There's also Sebastian Aho. Drew Doughty can go up to a 99, wouldn't mind getting him. And the same thing goes for Nick Suzuki. So any one of those cards, and I'm happy. All right, X Factor pack, let's get one of those cards. That way I can either make a new Team of the Season player, or I can upgrade them very high throughout the next few weeks. What are we going to get? EA, be good to me. Give me someone good. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3. And card number 1 in the first X Factor pack is André Debian, the Hut Warriors legend. If you guys do not watch Hut Warriors, it is a Road to Div 1 series I do, full no money spent, where I upgrade X Factors and icons based on performance, and André Debian has been incredible. At 77 overall, she got a shutout in her first game. She is undefeated, I believe 6-0 so far, so André Debian, really good goalie apparently. Card number 2 is going to be another Mitch Marner. So, no, we're not going to be taking Marner. I mean, we might take Marner. It doesn't matter. Unless this is Yossi or Suzuki or Doughty or whoever, we will be doing a reroll. And we get Vince Dunn. All right, we're going to do a reroll. We're going to get another one of these packs, and we will trade in a second Mitch Marner. Nothing in X Factor pack number 1. Let's get into X Factor pack number 2. Goodbye, reroll. Thank you for being here. Again, I can't downgrade that Marner. Otherwise, I would take the coins and then trade them in, but just can't do it. It's not a thing that happens. The game just crashes. Definitely not supposed to be in packs. But now we have a second X Factor player choice pack to open up, where we have a chance at Yossi, who is someone who I really want, by the way. I have his 95 stars of the month right now. I love Yossi's cards, so he'd be great. Quinn Hughes for defense would be great. Drew Doughty, or like I want Nick Suzuki, or Artemi Panarin, or Jack Hughes, or whoever. One of those players, please help me out. We'll go 3, 2, 1 because we went 1, 2, 3 last time. All right. So card number 3 is going to be Josh Morrissey. He did not end up getting a community team of the season or anything, so I probably won't take him. Card number 2, we get Sidney Crosby, who I love. I love Crosby's card, and he has been on fire as of late. He goes up to a 95. You know what? This might not be a bad card. I might end up taking Crosby just because I really do like Crosby's build. I love his card every year. Okay, if I don't get anything here, we'll take Crosby, and maybe we'll start looking at upgrading him. Card number 3? 1? Kirill Kaprizov. Okay, we're going to take Crosby then, and we're going to... I'm not going to add him to the team yet. I don't think I have the power-ups for him, but we will be adding Crosby to the team, and next team update, you will see a Sidney Crosby. As for this team update, let's go ahead and get into it, and you can take a look at all the new players I've acquired. Again, a friendly reminder, this is all no money spent. This account right here, I have not spent $1 on. And my first line winger is Nathan McKinnon, Team of the Season. I had to build him. I had to. Thanks to the Toronto Maple Leafs packs, I had so much stuff to trade in. I was able to trade stuff in and get him straight up. I didn't have to worry about anything. He's over a point per game for me, and it's Nathan McKinnon. You know what to expect. He's absolutely awesome. My number 1 center is the Auston Matthews Team of the Season. Now, I did have his MSP already. I had the MSP. Even though I have said in the past, I think the MSP is better because of his skating and whatnot, I had to make him, and he's over a point per game, so, like, he's doing just as good as what the MSP would have done. A couple more upgrades, that speed will go up, and I think this is going to be one of the best cards in the entire game. And on the right wing, we have Connor McDavid. I had his Team of the Year, I had his X Factor to start, and then the X Factor went into the Team of the Year, then the Team of the Year into the Team of the Season. I took the Team of the Season card and traded it in for collectibles so I could make the Auston Matthews, so you can see how that all worked out. Connor McDavid is Connor McDavid. you know what to expect, best card in the game. On to line number 2, we have Mario Lemieux. Now, if you guys don't know how I got Mario Lemieux, this specific card right here, I got him out of the 86 plus choice pack from the Pacific Division objectives. So I pulled this Mario Lemieux, and he is awesome. It's Mario Lemieux. Again, they make these cards, and you know what to expect from them because they are so good every single year, and here we are again, Mario Lemieux. My number 2 center is the Jeremy Roenick, the quote-unquote free one. If you traded in the 885 overall players, you got the 90, and I just upgraded the 90 to the 95. Really good card. If you guys are looking for a very cheap, easy to make, even at 90 overall, Roenick's really good. Like, I highly suggest this card. Got 99 speed, 99 shot. Like, I mean, it's a perfect card for you, especially if you need help down the middle. And the winger on my second line is the Teravainen, the fantasy card at 99 overall. You can see I've had him since November 2nd. I ended up building him from all of the free collectibles you got from doing the objectives. I only needed about 7 more after doing all those objectives, so I traded everything in that I could, made the collectibles. But shout out to the free objectives this year, because without the objectives, my team would not look nearly as good. He's been on the team for a long time. He's played a ton of games, doesn't have a ton of points, but now that he's on the second line, I actually do really like his card. Now that he's been upgraded a ton, he's really, really good. And at this point, probably unobtainable for a lot of players, so I'm glad that I have him. On the third line, we have Mitch Marner. I got him out of the Toronto Maple Leafs pack, so another card that I pulled, got him on March 15th. Not a ton of points on him, but 99 acceleration on the card right now with the ability and synergy, and it's just a really good card. Again, third line, he's not going to get a ton of ice time, especially because I like using Born Leader on a lot of my players, but perfect for the penalty kill and whatnot. I love Mitch Marner's build, really good card, and if I had his X Factor, there's no reason for me to have it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to use all those collectibles, but I already have a 95. Down the middle, we have the Wayne Gretzky. This is from the NHL Anniversary event. So what I did is I made the 85, and I just used power-ups to upgrade them all the way. Then I made another 85 for the Jeremy Roenick, because the sets are repeatable. Now, before I had this card, I actually had the other Wayne Gretzky. I think he was 89 overall or 92 overall. I forget what he was, but I had one of the Wayne Gretzkys on the team, so it was perfect. I traded in that Gretzky, got the collectibles to upgrade this Gretzky. And on the wing, we have Taylor Hall, the free version. Free, I mean, you had to do the moments and the objectives and whatnot. I actually ended up pulling one of the 85 overall cards you needed, so I could skip a lot of the stuff, and it worked out really well for me, so I just made a couple extra collectibles. There he is, Taylor Hall. Now for the fourth line, and you're gonna laugh, all right? You're gonna laugh, I get it, fourth line, haha, here he is. Connor Bedard, 87 overall. I don't have his team of the season yet. I'm working on it, all right? I need collectibles, I don't have any coins left, so my fourth line is definitely lacking. And you can see here, 87 Bedard, but eventually I'm hoping to get his team of the season with the trade-in. The sets don't expire. Down the middle, we have the free Steve Yzerman. You know, of course, I had to go get this card. Steve Yzerman, one of my favorite players of all time, has no points in 96 games because he's on the fourth line, and my fourth line rarely ever sees action, but he's not going anywhere. And last but not least, I picked up Nikita Kucherov. He's 85 overall. That's it. I did have a base Jack Hughes here earlier, but I decided Nikita Kucherov is probably better, so I have Nikita Kucherov. He has 1 game played for me. My fourth line sucks. There is my offense here on my No Money Spent account. You can see it really starts to fall off on the fourth line here, but I will get that Bedard up all the way eventually. Kucherov will be removed for a card from the new event coming out, and we'll be all set, but I think it looks really solid. Now, as for the defense, I've already shown off Cale Makar. I had his team of the year. I had his X Factor before that. So X Factor, 2 team of the year, 2 team of the season, had the team of the year version, and traded it in for collectibles to help make that Austin Matthews. Almost a point per game for me. It's Cale Makar. You know what to expect. Now, the next card, however, the 93, Keandre Miller. I don't remember. I pulled him. I just don't remember what pack I pulled him in, but I did pull this card. So I pulled this card in one of my pack openings from my, I believe, Rivals Rewards. I want to say Rivals Rewards, but I'm not positive. But either way, Keandre Miller, 93 overall, 6'5", 94 speed and excel. Honestly, not as good as I was expecting. And that might be on me. I prefer using smaller players, so Miller just has a different skating style that I like, so that might be the reason why I don't like him as much. But even so, still not a bad card. We have Dougie Hamilton. I still have Dougie Hamilton. I know I've been complaining about Dougie Hamilton for a long time. I've had him since February. Again, he's too big for me. It's a weird thing. I know a lot of people like really big defensemen. I don't, but I just don't have anyone to replace him with, so he's got to stay on the team. He plays with Roman Josi. I pulled this card as well. It may have been a Stars of the Month choice pack. Not totally sure, but I pulled this card here, and he's been phenomenal. I love Josi, and I would love to get his team of the season. Lastly, we have Charlie McAvoy. I recently made him. I made him on March 23rd, so yeah, he's a recent addition. Good card, nothing special. I needed a right-handed D-man after trading in everything to get collectibles for team of the season, and I had a bunch of power-up collectibles left over, so it made sense. And last but not least, we have Brian Leetch, not Nick Lidstrom. No, I decided to keep Brian Leetch instead because of the skating. Nick Lidstrom just felt a little bit too slow on this team. Being no money spent, you got to have as much speed as possible. So 98 excel, 96 speed, Brian Leetch has been great. So there's my defense. Yeah, looks good, right? Team's looking all right. No money spent. Again, this is full no money spent. I do finish usually in the top 100 of champs every week, so that really does help. And I've gotten lucky with some packs, right? I pulled Miller, I pulled Yossi, I pulled Marner, and I mean, Eisenman was free, Hall was free, Teravainen almost free. I had to trade in a few things for him. Roenick was almost free again, had to trade in a few things for him and get power-up collectibles. So I pulled Mario. At the end of the day, like, a lot of it was luck. And last but not least, my goalie is Sebastian Cossa, 85 overall. I've been using him since February 28th. He's got a pretty good record, but the record is broken. Obviously, that's not actually my record, but he's been pretty good. I like Cossa, I do. For synergies, I'm running checking boost, two-way forward, defensive defenseman, speed boost, accelerator boost, sniper forward, and two-way defenseman. So those are all of the synergies I have active. For abilities, Leetch has shutdown and quick pick. Hamilton has shutdown and quick pick. Miller with truculence and elite edges. McDavid with make it snappy, born leader, and elite edges. Matthews has make it snappy and elite edges. Mario has born leader and elite edges. McKinnon with elite edges, make it snappy. Makar with quick pick and shutdown. Yossi with shutdown and quick pick as well. Roenick has elite edges. We have Teravainen with make it snappy and beauty backhand. Marner has make it snappy. Gretzky has make it snappy. McAvoy has quick pick. And I believe that is it. So these 5 players here do not have abilities on. But like 3 of them are on my 4th line. 1's on my 3rd line and 1's a goalie. When it comes to abilities, I really like make it snappy. I really like elite edges. Born leader is my favorite one in the game. And if you can't tell, I like the defensive abilities. I have shutdown, quick pick. The block shot ability, I forget what it's called, is one of my favorites as well. But anything to help me on defense, I don't care for Unstoppable Force, I don't care for Wheels, I don't think they really do too much. And if you wanted the full outlook, here it is. Now, the record is broken. That is not my record, just being transparent with you. It says I'm 92 overall, that's also broken. Your team overall does not matter. And you can see I was ranked 10 in Hut Champs, that happened a few weeks ago. I usually finish in the top 100. I am in Division 2 in Hut Rivals, but that is intentional being in Division 2. If you're in Division 2, you can play less games than Division 1, and you get easier opponents, but you get the same rewards. Legitimately. If you get Platinum in Division 2, you get the same rewards as Gold in Division 1, but Platinum D2 is usually way lower than D1, and it's easier to find games. That's my team, no money spent. I do Rush every single week. I do play a few squad battle games, but not a ton. I get Pro 1 every week, and then I do get high rankings in Hut Champs pretty much every week. So that helps me build the team. The rest of it was, lucky pulls as well. But for the most part, full no money spent, and I think I'm doing pretty damn well. Anyways, guys, I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. I'll keep you updated as this team moves along. Eventually, we will upgrade that Connor Bedard, and eventually we will get some more Team of the Season players. That Crosby will probably replace Kucherov at some point. I love Crosby's card. I can't not have him on the team. He's just really good. But like I said, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow with another video.